Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where all of my plans keep getting delayed because I need to sleep a lot. I have a lot of casters, and I keep using up my spell slots. So, what's happening here is we are set up. Well, I'm going to be taking a long rest, and then there's an ominous cavern that I have decided to explore before moving on to other children-related things. Not my children, thank goodness, but, children-related things. But first, we need some sleep. Everybody is very hurt and very tired. So we kinda need some rest. So I'm just going to be going to... Yep, here we are. Long rest. And Asterion has something to say to me. Alright.
Just what I need.
The way she leered at me. The blood merchant. I can't get it out of my head. It isn't like me. Not like me at all. I was being too... precious, wasn't I? We could have used her potion. A moment of unpleasantry doesn't matter if there's a fine reward. I should have just gritted my teeth as always and let her have me for a bit.
Ugh. Do you hear what you're saying? That's gross. Why has she upset you so much? It makes me sad to hear you talk about yourself like that. It really isn't like you at all. Or, well, it's done now, let's not dwell on it. You know what, let's go with my honest response here. It makes me sad to hear you talk about yourself like that.
Why? I'm simply trying to be realistic. There's nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there? Haven't you been through all I have? You damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again.
Ugh. This guy is being used for so long that he doesn't remember what it's like to not be, and that is incredibly sad. You have so much more than your looks going for you? I'm too pretty is a bit of a sore complaint. Have you even enjoyed having sex in the last decades? Or our lives are on the line here. We take every advantage we can get. I'm not really sure that I want to follow the path of question line 3 there. I like to pretend that my channel isn't 18 plus most of the time. You have so much more than your looks going for you.
I had nothing at all for so long. Not even my body. That was owned by Cazador. To be sent out to tempt fools into his palace. I have bedded thousands of people. Half of them I barely remember. Most of them didn't even grant me temporary bliss. It should have been so easy to let the drow use me for her fantasy, but perhaps, you showed me I have enough strength. I don't need to.
You really don't. If there's one thing this tadpole has done for you, Asterion, it's freed you from all that. You aren't a slave now, Asterion. You're free. And I would never ask you to. You may have to. Or you have a great power over people. You just see it as strength, not a weakness. It's either the first one or the second one. The main question becomes which one. Hmm. I would never ask you to.
It isn't worth the scars anymore.
You're still a brat. But you're a brat that I kind of understand where you're coming from, at least. Okay, does anybody else want to have a word? It appears that the answer is no, but I'm just going to have a quick canvas around just to be certain.
Moving in.
Nope, nope, none of y'all have anything to say. All is quiet on the Halson front. I want to go attempt to flirt with him, but I don't want to turn him down for party right now, so... Was anybody up here? I don't think so. Oh, well, Withers is up here. I worry that I don't see the tiefling child around here anywhere. It's not really safe for her to have left yet. But I don't see her anywhere. Ah, well. I'm pretty sure that I processed all of the ingredients that I had on me last stream. But I'm gonna double check to make sure, because if I start forgetting, I'm going to end up with a mountain of various things. And I already have so much space of my inventory clogged up with randomness. Like these hyena, like why are these outside of the pouch? Why can't I put them in the pouch? Okay, well... Yeah, I extracted everything that was extractable. Okay. Well, I've had an interesting conversation with Asterion, which, for the most part, went nowhere. But look at this! Laziel is wearing a shirt. Is that not spectacular? I'm so happy she's finally wearing a shirt. Okay, let's have a snooze. Well, let's have the carnival squash. And... oh, sure, the potato scone platter sounds delicious. I need something that's worth 6. That's 8. That's 7. That's 6. There we go. Perfect 40. And a mix of both veggie and protein. We're eating well-rounded tonight. All sleeping with the long strider on except me. That's spectacular. Alright. Oh, there is somebody with an exclamation point. Cast Speak with Animals upon myself. Hey, Scratch!
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
You're adorable. What have you got there, Scratch? Hand that over, or let him keep it. What have you got there?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Sandals? Thank you for the sandals. Good doggo. I don't know what I'm going to do with the pair of sandals, but I'm happy to have them. A mesh of web material protects the toes from errant spiders. These seem brand new and never worn. Well, you know what? Pristine, never worn, mine. How about that? We'll see that next long rest, however long that takes. Anyway, let's save to be certain. Okay, does anybody else have anything to say right now? Nobody here. I'll check down here. Nope. Those guys have nothing to say. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, there's the child again. Okay, good. Oh, I was worried about her for a bit. Okay. It's time for Omnimnius Cavern, it is. Alright, back out into the world, folks. Alright, Asterion.
Careful, I bite.
I find it fascinating that your hand is still here, but I'm not going to complain. Long strider, please. Excellent. Can I have one too? Yeah? What about Shadowheart? Could Shadowheart have one? Awesome. And Will? Thank you, Asterion.
Looking ahead.
Okay. It is time to go into the Omnimnius Crevice. Alright. Everybody feeling their readies? Yes? Okay, let's go. Where are we? This is not where I would have expected to be. It's not a place that I've been, though, so at least there's that. Rotten fish. How about a no?
Never wanted the easy path.
Okay, so we went through the bar's basement and came out here. climb onto the roof?
Prime spot for an ambush.
Oh, that is indeed quite the ambush. What are they? Cursed Kuotoa. Oh boy, that's new and terrible. I think attacking them from the high ground sounds like an awesome idea right now, but the question is... let's see here. Okay, they're zombies. They're drenched. They're waiting to ambush. They have necrotic resistance. They have fire resistance. They have lightning vulnerability and cold vulnerability. Wow. Electrocution immunity. Years of ambushing ships during lightning storms mean that this creature cannot be electrocuted. What does that mean? Ah, okay, okay. Alright, okay. Now I could start this fight with a lightning storm, but I don't want to spend the spell slots, so... Because, yeah, that would be a level 3 spell slot right off the bat. And I don't really wanna. It would be a quick way to end this, though. Let's give it a go. I kind of like that my party is up here. We got high ground advantage. That's fun. Whoop, there we go. Ha 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 ha. That is beautiful. That is, yes. Alright, this is how we start the fight. Oh, there's more over there. Great. And once again, Shadowheart is separated from the rest of us. Did I at least... Oh, yeah, at least 2 of them died. And there's some grievous injuries going on here. Okay, dear. Like this. Well, once again, none of them died, but that's still pretty darn awesome. Scooch over here.
On my way.
And have a nice hide.
No trace.
Yeah. That's good.
Nothing will stand in my way.
And we're going to hit them again. Well, that definitely reduced our enemies by a good chunk. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that.
On the victor's path.
Will... I know you want to hex them, but we're not going to do that right now, so... Disadvantage. Why is it disadvantage? Because it's dark. I see. Well, the path is interrupted to that one, so we're gonna try the disadvantaged attacks instead. Good luck, Will. Cool, 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 cool. Pity it didn't die, but that's still cool. Just sort of scooch up here, would you? Yeah, thanks.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
You are fine.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Okay, Shadowheart. I want to believe. Please let me believe. I believe! Okay, how many are there left? 5. 6. There are 6 left. Okay. I don't know why the hand gets its own turn. That's weird. I don't think... Oh wait, that's the hand's turn. I just want you to stay out of trouble, okay? Just sort of hover around here and be good, okay? I'd like to hit one of the ones that's already injured, but I think I can't quite see them. So we're gonna go for this one. Oh, that was a nice hit. That was a very nice hit.
Time for a new approach.
Yeah, just sort of scooch down here where you're slightly less likely to be spotted. Okay, okay.
Another fight. Let's go.
Listen here.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
My love, part 12, the boring opponent.
And then move, hopefully out of poking range. Although... Oh, take chances, possibly make mistakes. It's possible if I stand here it won't be able to climb up the net. Oh! I missed my chance to use Call Lightning again. My mistake. Ah, well.
This is my time.
Are you kidding me? gets hurt. And I'm not. No, you don't get to hit.
But a fool's a fool.
Man, I wish I had an AoE on Shadowheart that didn't cost a spell slot. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, look at them all clustering together for me. Isn't that nice of them? Oh, no, I was wrong. I was wrong. And he spotted Asterion, which makes me very sad. But... hey, guess what? Yar har har? Let's see here. Well,
Just like old times.
there's no reason he can't hide again. Actually, you know what? Hide up here. Yeah, that's a good place to hide. I like
Sometimes the
that.
only way out is through.
Have some lightning.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
I really did not appreciate that. And also, how on earth did that count as me moving out of range?
Battle favors the fearless.
Disadvantage because target is too close, huh? No more disadvantage. Oh, good night, Chiefy boy.
I won't give in.
And that means that I can move like over here.
Forever dauntless.
All right, Shadowheart. I believe
Focus, strike true.
Shadowheart is cleaning up in this in this fight. All right. Yeah, just wander over here, would you? Thank you. Ow. The only one that's left alive is in a really awkward position.
Never a dull moment.
However, can I do this without hitting the netting? I can! Okay.
I'll strike you down.
Okay, that was a pretty good use of a level 3 spell slot. A grease bottle, a putrefied tumor, and a rusty spear. I don't really... While the handle is well made, the metal point is pitted with rust and brittle as frozen underwear in the hands of a stone giant. Now that's an evocative picture. Alright, what's the chief got? 91 gold, a tumor, a pearl, a peridot, an onyx, and a lightning jabber. Ah, that's what hit me. Shocking sting. On a hit, possibly shock your target. Yep, that's what happened to me. Thrown lightning damage. When launched at a target, deal an additional 1 to 4 lightning damage. A makeshift spear fashioned from a giant crab's claw and the charged imagination of Kuatoa fishfolk. That's an interesting piece of something or other. You know what? I'm going to send that over to Karlach. I think Karlach would have a lot of fun with that if I remember to equip it on her. Okay, the gold and the jewels go off to camp. And I'll take the Tuma. Oh, Asterion is still sneaking. Oh, you don't have to sneak right now. Starfish. Striking in color and shape, this 5-pointed creature is commonly found clinging to waterside rocks. What is it good for? I don't know. A pearl, a piece of gold, another tumor, and a rusty spear. Okay, well, the starfish and the other stuff can go to camp, and I'll take the tumor. Rope and a spear off to camp. Okay, gold, a remarkably fresh fish, grease bottle, tumor, crossbow. Okay. Painted chest. I'm gonna finish checking out the Kuatoa first. Okay, clamshell. A quick shake sends this smallest imperfect pearl rattling around within its hinged shell. Okay, and another crossbow off to camp. Clamshell. A carnelian ring. And another spear. A fish, a pearl, and a light crossbow to camp. And a tumor for me. Okay. $121 gold and a scroll of slow. Interesting. Okay. Send the gold to camp, take the scroll. Doesn't seem to be anything over here.
Another step forward.
Clamshell, a fish, a bronze ring, and another crossbow. You know, I'm starting to be really glad that I lightning bolted the lot of these. Grease bottle, clamshell, rope, crossbow. See all this stuff that they could have thrown at us or used on us? Whoops, wrong button. A fish, a garnet ring, and a crossbow. What's over here? Rotten fish. A remarkably non-rotten fish. A spear. A tumor. Empty. Not gonna bother with the lobster cage. Doesn't appear to be anything down there worth anything.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
A rotten fish, a cutting board, rotting food, more rotting food. Okay, gold, another starfish, and a spear. And what do we have here? Starfish, horn shell. The shell's geometric whorls come to a deceptively sharp point. And gold. And what is this? Acid! Okay. Acid for you, Asterion. Okay, I think it's time for everybody to get sneaky deaky.
Never wanted the easy path.
Anything down here? It seems not. Can't reach the fallen tree. I'm practically standing on it. The heck was that?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Okay, I do not know of a reason why this is here. That's the way I came in. Somebody was definitely camping here. Well, what if I go up this way? Also, why am I not sneaking?
Can't risk being in open view.
Why is this all green and glowy? There's a lot of grunting going on around here.
Should mind my step.
The heck? Oh, great.
Encircled, preparing their right.
Oh, Raph, how wonderful that you're here. What the heck have you been doing with these graves? Also, a bit of an...
The huntsman and huntress. No match for the beast.
Thank you, Raphael.
Graves. Someone had to bury their dead in a hurry.
Well, thanks, I guess.
Graves. Someone had to bury their dead in a hurry.
Okay.
Can't
Shadowheart?
afford to stay idle.
Tell me more, Shadowheart.
Makeshift Selûnite graves. They picked the wrong fight and lost.
Uh-huh. Okay. Interesting
It can be
information.
subtle sometimes.
Not sure how useful the information is, but interesting. All right, everybody, let's go talk to Raph, I guess.
Stood watch in the blackest night.
A bone. A bone and an elixir of arcane cultivation.
That's curious.
Vultures encircled.
A bottle, some gold, a rusty mace, and a crescent moon earring. Alright, these I send to camp. This I take. That's a lot of blood. Okay, I rolled a success on survival.
Huntsman and huntress. No match for the beast.
But what did I see? Oh. Do. Gold, a hyena ear, a warg fang, and viridian crystal. Nice. Okay. Send the gold to camp, take the other things.
Predator's feast.
Gold, rusty sword, and a selenite robe. A bone, a rusty shield, and another selenite robe. This is interesting.
The lion stood watch. in the
Nothing useful there, though.
night.
Oh, finally got close enough, I guess.
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark she went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which she herself fed.
A warning, no less. Don't tell me you're worried about me. How long have you been standing around practicing that little recital? Or are you saying there's treasure ahead? Oh. I find it interesting that Asterion is actually standing further forward than me on this. Fascinating, but weird. Don't tell me you're worried about me, Raphael.
Merely protecting my assets. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
What dangers are those? I can handle myself, Raphael. Or so you expect me to turn and walk away? don't think we've met each other often enough for you to become fond of me, you stalker. But, what dangers are those, then?
Oh, we both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
Fine, paint me a picture. How do you even know there's danger ahead? Ow! I know my role, even if you don't. It is to kill Ketherick. Or just cut to the chase, will you? Now this is a tricky one. Because both the first answer and the third answer appeal to me. My role is to kill Ketherick.
Ah, I had an inkling that was one of your main motivators. Delighted to see it confirmed. You're welcome to give it your best shot, of course. It's just that, well, the man has proven to be more or less resilient to death, which is not the only obstacle you're likely to face.
I don't think I told him anything he didn't already know, so I don't feel bad about that, no matter what his phrasing is. He just wants to put me on the back foot. What I would like is for the game to stop making high-pitched noises at me, because I've got a bit of a headache and the ibuprofen hasn't kicked in yet. Okay, fine. Paint me a picture.
There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Persuasion, paint me a clearer picture than that. Spell it out. Or enough of your jibber-jabber. Begone! Well, persuasion is my strong suit. Let's try and get a clearer picture of what we'd be messing around with down there. Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay. Why is it so easy to persuade him? I think... Concern. Alright, let's do it. Oh, no. Oh, I cannot accept a critical failure. A regular failure, sure, but a critical failure? Not with him. Never with him. Inspiration. Much better. Much, much better.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
Oh. Oh, that was unexpected. You're still only telling me half of what you really know, I can tell. I'll consider my actions when I get there. Or, on the other hand, the enemy of my enemy, etc. I'll try it. Please stop dropping metal bars at me. Why are you dropping metal bars at me? Why is he so easy to persuade? Oh, okay.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps? I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that.
Fair enough. Sounds like an acquaintance I'd quite like to make, actually. Or, I always knew you're a coward at heart. I mean, if I could get this thing and Raphael to fight each other to the death, I think I would come out ahead no matter who won the fight. But I don't think I can set that up. Fair enough.
You have it in you to author a thrilling finale if you heed this warning. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. And don't think I've forgotten your tale, Astarion. When the beast is dead, I'll consider that payment enough to translate those scars of yours.
A fairer deal than I expected.
You wound me, Spawn. I always deal fairly. And will close this particular deal soon enough. Vanquish the beast, and all will be revealed.
I don't like it.
All these dark justices slain in battle. They must have a stronghold nearby or a temple.
That is a very good point. Where am I? Okay, Orthon. Kill the Orthon. The fact that I got here from the basement of the bar? I didn't think I'd gone that far. Question is, do I go in there and deal with this now? Or do I do the Oliver thing? It'd be quite some work to come back here. Kill Raphael's old enemy. Raphael told us of a nemesis of his who lurks in the depths beneath the mausoleum. Evidently, we should try to deal with this old enemy. Daughter of Darkness, the Chosen of Shar. Okay. Reach the ancient temple. Let's see here. Learn that Grimforge leads to an ancient temple. Shadowheart possesses a certain amount of resistance. We discovered the remains of long-dead Dark Justiciars in the ruined town of Wraithwyn. A great many Dark Justiciars seem to have perished while fighting near the graveyard. We must be drawing close to the place Shadowheart wishes to find. Well, I want to find it too, so... And a pale elf. Kill the Orthon. We met Raphael at the entrance to the Thorm Mausoleum. The devil told us about an Orthon, a monster from the hells that's lurking beneath the mausoleum. He promised to tell Asterion about his scars if only we kill this Orthon for him. Oh, if only I had Banish.
What's next?
I don't have Banish, do I? Shield of Faith. Dimension Door, Revivify. Why am I carrying Revivify when I don't have the diamond? Banishment, Polymorph, Bestow Curse, Bane, Spirit Guardians, Fear, Mirror Image, Spiritual Weapon, Prayer of Healing, Pass Without Trace, Charm Person, Bless, Cure Wounds, Guiding Bolts, Shield of Faith, Healing Word. No, I don't believe I'm carrying Banish, and I'm not even sure if I have access to it, but... Ugh.
No one stopped me yet.
It's not really the way that I was, The thing with Vanish is that it's not going to actually,
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Fallen members of the Emerald Enclave. Casualties in the war against Ketheric Thorm years past.
So the Selenites were buried, but the Emerald Enclave people were not? I don't really want any of the skeleton stuff. I'm just trying to find, like, information. Or plot.
Dark Justiciars, who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorm.
Failed attempts?
Okay, attempts. Let's see here. Sigils. Attempt to restrain Lady Shar's power, perhaps. Failed attempts. Okay. A lot of chains. I don't like that the mausoleum is being broken open. Why and how? And also, broken open from the inside. See how it's bent outward? That is extremely concerning. Oh, concerns, I have a few. Not a fan.
Let's have a look.
Empty, empty. Information greatly lacking. Who is keeping these fires lit? Question becomes, are we still shadow tainted here? If I could find my sword, okay, that is good information. All right, hand.
Waiting with bated breath. On my way.
Ni, Zirel, Minthara, whoever you are, leave. I shall carry out General Form's will alone.
Interesting. Herald of Balthazar. I'm pretty sure all three of those people are dead. I'm not 100% certain about Zarel, but I know for a fact that the other two are gone. Hehehe. Pretty sure Zarel's dead too. What are you doing, Balthazar?
Better not be cursed.
Not wanted. Not needed. Leave.
Fascinating. Interesting. Okay, we have here a table. Bottle, wine goblet, ink pot and quill, bottle, tyke pink, which is wine, and a shelf, and a temple map. A hand-drawn map shows the Gauntlet of Shar. Its labyrinthian tangle of chambers and passageways stretch across multiple levels, with a vast statue of Shar dominating the central hall. Here and there are asides written in a jagged, spidery hand, Balthazar's exploratory notes. Intact wing, proving grounds? Ruined wing, something present there, strange sounds reported. Rats. Why so many damnable rats?
Looks like there's a temple under this place. And something deadly sealed inside it.
Okay. So, we're thinking that Balthazar might be dead, right? Why are there so many open coffins? Who are you? No idea. I have so many concerns.
An open tomb.
There's more to
Empty.
this place. I'm sure of
Not
it.
ominous in the slightest.
Lady Shah's presence is near.
Plaque.
Susun Elg
Traps.
Olath.
How considerate.
Isabel's not so final resting place. Ketherick Thorm has a problem with letting things die.
Asterian spotted trap. Oh, so... Oh, fascinating. Everybody? Okay. I'm not gonna go this way
Let's have
quite
some
yet,
fun.
but I want to take care of these traps now. Okay. Go, boy, go. Nice. That's one.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Okay, where is this new trap that he spotted?
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
There are so many traps in here. Somebody absolutely suffered from an excess of paranoia. Oh, okay.
Stepping softly. Be careful. There are traps about.
What do you know? Symmetry. Come on. Good enough. Come on. Good enough. Just. are many buttons around this room, and that makes me pretty nervous.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Oh, that's... yeah. Well, let's start with this one. This sort of thing is exactly why a rogue is indispensable in computer RPGs. I mean, look at the ridiculousness of the amount of traps in this room.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Yep. I'm just gonna do what I can to try and clear this room. Go, Asterion, go, Asterion, go! Progress.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Someone's left a trap out for us.
nearly stepped on that one. Oh, so close to failure.
Be careful. There are traps about.
So many traps, only one Asterion.
Traps? How considerate.
I am so glad that the person who set these traps apparently didn't know what they were doing. think that's all of them in this room. Unless, oh.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Yep, all the gargoyle heads. That's a disservice to gargoyles everywhere. Pretty sure that's Thorm. Okay. General, Grief, Moonrise Towers. 3 buttons, 3 different portraits. Not sure what to do there. Could try to brute force the whole thing, but I think maybe that might be a bad plan.
Let's not get caught off guard.
I want to look over on either side before I fool around in there anymore. Open crate with rags in it. This seems a little promising.
That's the symbol of Merkel.
Merkel. Nothing in the pile of books. Stained book. That seems promising. A small note is squeezed into the margins of a tome detailing necromantic rites. General Thorm's orders were clear. In order to find what lies beyond this mausoleum, one must walk in his own footsteps, deed by deed, from splendor to tragedy to infamy, as he put it. B. Okay, I'm going to make a note of that. Okay. To find what lies beyond mausoleum, follow Thorm's path, from splendor to tragedy to infamy. And I think that gives me, I think that gives me the answer of the buttons over in the other room.
Open up.
So I'm very glad that I came to check over here before I started fooling around in there. Because I'm pretty sure I know the answer. Because there were 3 things listed and there were 3 portraits there. And I'm pretty sure I can interpret. Diary of Ketheric Thorm, Volume 1. Now there's something I missed for the first time around. A journal spanning years, beginning with the birth of a child and ending with what appear to be a series of dateless tragedies. How can she be gone? Where did she go? The Moon Maiden cannot be so unfeeling, so cruel. Not towards her most devoted servant, not after Melodia. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I won't survive it, that much I know. Forgetting is the only possibility, the embrace of oblivion, the reprieve of nothingness. It would not be possible for a man to survive knowing what he knows, knowing what can be lost. Shar understands that. Hers is the only mercy I can comprehend. My mind is full of holes, yet not enough. The emptiness, the time, the nothingness, and still I remember it all. There is no mercy in this beating heart. There is no mercy in life at all. Is it just me, or do we have a sort of a poison cloud thing going on over here? It's sort of distinctly green. Empty, of course.
Bones everywhere. Someone's been engaging in dark rituals here.
Yeah, that definitely appears to be the case. Bet it's Balthazar. What the? That's just odd. Bone sculpture. Oh, thanks, I hate it.
A totem dedicated to Merkel. Ketheric Thorm ransacked the graves of his ancestors to honor his new god.
Changes gods as easily as he changes armor, this man. Nothing useful. Tinma spores, weave moss, a scroll of hold monster, and a candle. Well, let's send the candle to camp, and I'll just take the rest. Road dust gray clothes, vagabond clothes, and more road dust gray. Okay, fine. The heck is going on with this?
Ketheric Thorm's forebears. He defiled their remains so he could pay homage to Merkel.
Concern. Merkel. What do I know about Merkel? Also, what is the... It's probably the Merkel thing that's keeping him alive, but the problem is I don't know enough about Merkel to know why. Well, not why, how? Okay. I know what I have to do here, but I'm gonna save first anyway. We just go with them in order. We start from Splendor. Which is over here.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Whoever that elf is, he's got an army of Shah worshippers at his command.
Huh. Okay, that's army of Shah worshippers. I may have gotten this in the wrong order. Alright, what is the grief would be the second one.
Looks like that elf lost someone dear to him. That bright tower, it's Moonrise. Or it used to be.
Maybe I have it in the wrong order. I thought Moonrise was the last one, but I think the general one is the last one. Moonrise Tower. Grief. General. Booyah? This is concerning. I need intel. I don't need loot. I need intel.
That disc must be the way forward.
Where will it bring us, though?
That's curious.
Fascinating. $38 gold. Okay.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Why are there so many bodies?
Path lies before me.
This is a deep and abiding concern for me. Why are there there so many bodies on the opposite side of his secret door? The intel is very lacking. I don't like it. Okay, everybody on the disc? Foxwine lost condition glutted catacombs. What the heck was that? The area is filled with the bones of the dead. The spell Animate Dead Skeleton does not require a skeleton to raise the dead in this area. Oh, I see. I don't have that spell. At least I shouldn't have that spell. Alright. Let's go. My hand off my boob there. Nice. Concerning, but nice. The Gauntlet of Shar. Uh-huh.
Nice place. As dark, sinister temples go.
Shadowheart rolled a critical fail. Well, we still know that this is a Shar temple. Wow. Rolling a critical fail on identifying a temple of your own god. Ah, cleric life. Okay. Fascinating. Not useful, but definitely fascinating. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, a plaque.
Cross from light into darkness. Give your life to the shadows.
Huh. There really isn't anywhere else to go, is there?
Offer your pain to Shah's embrace. Hear the night song.
Oh, you know what? I missed one. Hold on. We're backing up, guys. Also, I should probably check what's in these vases if I can.
Shah, singer of eternal night, protector of the lost and forgotten.
Plaque missing. I feel like there should be one here, but there isn't.
Cross from light into darkness. Give your life to the shadows.
I'll give it a shot.
Offer your pain to Shah's embrace. Hear the night song.
Alright, hand. It's your time to not shine. What the? Don't like it.
Should have worn better boots. Light on my feet.
Shah's warriors must not be caught, must not be tricked. Only loss awaits the unworthy.
A voice. Is that Shah herself who speaks?
Time to kill.
Alright, do it, do it, do it, do it. Done. Umbral gem.
What to do?
Looks like a trap.
Shall
Come on. Okay. Okay.
Best think ahead, or I'm lost.
Oh, there's
Just wait.
Why are there so many traps?
Careful. There are traps about.
Okay, another trap was noticed here. Just in case. You know what?
What is it?
nope, nope.
The element of surprise.
Oh, that's terribly low, but it's just high enough. Mystic, hello! Welcome to the stream! And thank you very much for the follow. That's an excellent choice, since that will give you access to some of the cutest follower emotes on Twitch, as well as allowing you to earn channel points just that much faster towards my glorious channel point rewards. Okay, I think I found all the traps over here. I think. Alright. Let us continue sneaking.
Best avoid that trap.
The one I'm standing on! That trap! Oh my goodness. Never play a CRPG without a rogue, folks. Never play a CRPG without a rogue.
Nice and quiet now.
Okay, I feel like there's something that I should be doing or giving or... Ooh, there's a lever? What just rattled? You're not supposed to be rattling. We're supposed to be the only things alive in here. Let's see. Skull, bone, silver necklace. Nothing that tells me what to do with this lever or with that umbral gem or the statue of Shar.
These boots have seen everything.
Bet you there's another vent right up here. Let me step over here. Ah, there.
Be cautious.
Shadowheart, I swear to your god and all of the other ones, if you step on that... I mean, I think it's set off by the marble plate that I already took care of, but better to be safe than sorry, you know? Besides, it lets Asterion show off to y'all. I'm sure he loves showing off to y'all. Ooh, swarming toadstool. Don't mind if I do. Mine now. Guys, please. Give me room. Give me room. Okay. Ooh, a skull, 2 bones, and a silver band. And another lever.
Time to press ahead.
Or just never play a TTRPG without a rogue. Hey, it is possible to play without a rogue when your DM is a human and not an AI. It is 100% possible to do that. Okay, let's see. That's the way I came in. This door is locked by a lot of things. And probably has more traps. Whoa!
What the hell was that?
That's a very good question. What the...
Dark Lady's path lies in darkness. Perhaps that is how I can proceed.
By turning off all the lights? We can totally turn off all the lights. I think.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Yeah.
Something smells tasty.
Hi. Just do the thing. But yeah, there's just something about computer games, particularly computer RPGs, the CRPGs, and their traps, and their locked doors, and their locked chests, and their everything. Even if you never actually get a sneak attack to work.
Quietly.
Even if.
Well, that left me winded.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
What in the wretched hells was that?
Well, that left me winded.
Okay, that was fun. I forgot I was moving forward with Asterion. Anyway, let us disarm. And also disarm. Okay.
Taking my time in the shadows.
Perhaps we need to find a way to turn off the lights. Because I'm very much beginning to doubt that the answers actually... Unless they do. What if the idea is that I'm supposed to throw all the levers?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Guys, what the heck?
Taking what they hold dear.
I can't believe I just stepped on the plate. When did I last save? Oh, back there. Okay, alright. I try not to save scum for my play. But when it comes down to it, if a character I'm not driving goes and steps on a plate like that, I'm not gonna let that go through. Alright, let's go get attacked by the Lady of Darkness a few times. Come on, guys. At least it's not hurting us.
What in the wretched hells was that?
Thank you, Asterion.
The Dark Lady's path lies in darkness. Perhaps that is how I can proceed.
I think that makes very good sense.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Okay, let us try to prevent anyone from stepping on the stupid things this time. Ooh, nice. I know there was one up here, too. Have we perceived it? Or was there not one here because, you know, special doorway? I think there was not one here because special doorway.
Out of sight, out of mind. Breathe deep and move. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Well, that left me winded.
Could y'all just stop moving? Just stop moving, please. Working on a D&D. Thank you very much, Mystic. It was nice of you to stop by and say hi. Okay, over here is good. I'm fine with over here. Okay, there we go, there we go. So far I've been succeeding without having to retry too often, so I call that pretty successful.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Oh indeed, take care of it. Doo-doo. Alright, yes.
Move unseen.
So many things to disarm. Ooh, natural 20. What a waste of a natural 20. Oh well.
Traps. How considerate.
That's a good rogue. Doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fine. Maybe these traps are so easy to disarm because there's so many of them. They just figured that, you know, if we put in just a metric ton of traps, they're sure to step in at least one, right? Roll. Yes.
A trap.
Oh, what do you know? Follows the
Someone
same
doesn't like
pattern as all the
visitors.
other rooms. Okay. My current theory is that we need to throw the levers to turn off the lights. At least, I hope that's what we need to do.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
Well,
You'd
that
think
left me
Shar would
winded.
like it that we're sneaking, but no.
Don't waste a step.
So one stone just sticking out over there. Gold and a candle. Empty. Okay, no indicators of anything. We're gonna try the last room just in case, but I doubt it's going to be any more or less opaque. Oh, this one's already been looted. Balthazar. Alright. Let's give this a try. Okay. Darkness. How we lower those two over there, I'm not sure.
Here goes nothing.
I am trying
What
to
the
creep
hells
around
was
the
that?
edges of the room like a mouse. You're just not letting me.
Repulsed again. But that glowing ring I saw may show the way.
Well, enough of that. That glowing ring's the key to this whole thing.
That it is. It's interesting that it turns on and off.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Quietly now.
I'm pretty sure I'm doing the right thing. I'm just not 100% sure I'm doing the right thing.
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching. Seems simple enough.
Like
Never
that.
wanted the easy path. Step carefully. There's a trap.
If this isn't important.
It's always important, Asterion. I only click on you when I have something for you to do. You know that.
Don't mind me. Let's see.
Just gotta turn the lights out. Preferably without getting blasted.
Gods, not again! I can't get near that gem if I can't see the ring.
Have to keep going.
Repulsed again. But that glowing ring I saw may show the way.
Okay. I feel like it's important to do this with Shadowheart. So let's just...
Can't afford any mistakes. No time to dally.
It's also a lot easier to do this with one person than it is to do it with multiple. Okay, moment of truth.
Welcome, child. Follow my voice and prove your worth.
Huh. Feels weird to be doing this as Shadowheart.
Worth a look.
Oh. Marksman and 2 swords people?
I do like it down here. It's nice. Homey.
This is a dedication to my goddess's power and dark beauty. Homey is not the first word that comes to mind.
I might not be going the right way, but we'll see. I mean, there are enemies this way, so by at least one metric, it's the right way.
Time for a little bit. Not a sound. At last.
Oh, come on. Huh?
You do not belong here.
Your mind upends. Somehow, in the decayed soup of this creature's brain, a tadpole lives. Another presence nurtures it, manipulates it like a puppet.
No, you do not belong. This is the Dark Lady's house. She is no use for old, faithless bones.
You plunder. You meddle. You upset my plans. Leave.
I know this is Balthazar. Did not expect to be doing this with Asterion. 3 corpses sharing one personality. Who or what am I speaking to? Rogue, meddling or trespassing I'd accept, but blundering? Spare me your insults, bone pile. Or turn to leave. You know what? Rogue answer.
Bones! They are more than bones. More than flesh. More than skin, blood, hair, and piss. They are more. They are mine. Now leave before... Stupid worm-infested cockhead! You have awoken the shadows! My forces are split. The defenses are thin. Rally on me. A wall of bone and blade against the darkness. Now!
What is happening? Wait. What's going on here? Justiciar of Vet... And what is this? Umbral Tremor. How does the invisible mage hand lose the condition hiding? You know what? I'm just gonna not think about it. I'm gonna not think about it.
A bit of caution never hurt. Light on my feet.
What do we got going on here? Living Shadow. While lightly or heavily obscured, this character has resistance to all damage except Force, Psychic, or Radiant. Oh, that's great. Char's Sight. Justiciar can't be blinded. Necrotic resistance, radiant vulnerability. Well, my bard can't do radiant damage, more is the pity. 94% with the bow. %84 with the fire. Let's go for the bow then. Because it's the only one that I can use while still hiding.
The mission has to come first.
$65, $40, can't be inanimate. 65. This one she can attack without being spotted before she attacks, so I'm gonna go for this one.
Time to meet your maker.
That is a pity. That is a real pity.
Strength in silence. Quiet as a moonbeam.
Path is interrupted. Path is interrupted. Path is interrupted. Not interrupted. Okay, I really don't know that this is what I wanted to do, but if Balthazar thinks I'm on his side, I can't see how that's a bad thing.
I miss this.
And what about these things? I didn't actually look at them. Dark invaders use umbral tremors to travel to the material plane. Oh, okay, so we're probably going to get more if I don't take these out. Good to know. Let's see. Slashing resistance, piercing resistance, bludgeoning resistance, acid resistance, thunder immunity, necrotic immunity, fire resistance, cold resistance, psychic immunity, poison immunity, radiant okay. I can't do radiant damage. We're just gonna have to pray that resistance isn't gonna be good enough. Oh, this is gonna take a while.
Quickly. Let's have a little fun.
Just sort of hide. Tuck myself over here.
Time to push my luck again.
What should I do?
This is gonna be a long battle. Hey, hand, just sort of hang out down here, I think. Yeah, good.
Thou art a hairy-hearted whore.
Haha! It would actually be to my advantage if the enemies took these guys out.
Why did Lady Shah's dead attack? Am I being tested?
I'm gonna go with yes. Invalid target for sneak attack, of course.
from here.
Getting there, sorta.
No holding back.
I think it may well be time for some hexing around here. We'll hex the decks. And then we'll do some stabbing. Oh. Oh, I see.
Let my enemies fall. No time to waste.
Then I can actually just step away, which is awesome.
Got to focus. $40, 65, 65. Or do I Spirit Guardian and start running up on things? That might actually be the better move. Yeah. Radiant damage. On my way.
That's the way to do it. Well, she managed to maintain concentration. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, yes, concentrate on my erstwhile allies. Hello? Will lost condition reapply hex? Oh. Those things are going to continue spitting out new ones.
Got to concentrate.
Oh, that's the only one that's left. Okay. Hey, Shadowheart, go say hi.
I have to keep going.
Alright, that's fun. 65, 65, 65. You are the most likely to die. Goodbye. Nice.
The dance macabre.
Hey, Asterion. Oh yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, then scooch down here. Have a good hide.
Still on my feet.
Yeah, Shadowheart's got that over there. $85, $75, $85.
You've made a grave mistake.
Critical miss. Oh. Unfortunate.
This is my time.
Yeah, well... Hex that dex, would you?
Today you fool.
Nice. Also nice.
Can't even catch my breath.
Talk to me.
Make sure that thing is in the aura. There we go. Oh, I'd forgotten he was still alive. Hand is just gonna hang out. He's on my inspiration to use cutting words. Oh, there goes the hex.
I'm ready.
Alright, Shadowheart, this is not gonna make any sense, but you're gonna dash, girl. Yeah, that's right. Run, girl, run.
Press on.
Yeah, just stand right there. Right there is good.
On the victor's path.
Yeah, ha ha ha. Alright, Asterion.
Time for a cull.
Oh, there's a thing that's done.
What's your gripe with Seluna anyway, Shadowheart?
She betrayed her sister and ruined the balance of things. Imagine turning on those who love you for your own glory.
One gold piece.
Best be on my way. What's in here?
Incense. Huh. Okay, that was fairly successful. And it's been quite some time since I saved, apparently. amethyst and a rusty greatsword, huh? Whoops, not control, no, alt. Gold, rusty longsword, rusty studded shield. So all my erstwhile allies are removed from the equation? Could have sworn the marksman survived. Where'd he go? Golden bone cap, okay. Empty. Where'd he run to? Gold. Empty. I don't really like it. Something feels wrong, especially all the vibrating.
Stay idle.
And also, when I hold down Alt, we have Ancient Altar and Pedestal of Reckoning here, which is why I've switched over to Shadowheart.
Got to keep moving. Lady Shah. So many must have toiled to make a visage so grand. It's beautiful.
On the altar is an inscription.
Okay.
Brave the gauntlet of your Lady Shah, surmount her trials, and rise a dark justiciar. Your convictions have proven true. This is the gauntlet of Lady Shah. Perhaps here you can show yourself to be worthy. A dark justiciar at last.
Examine the altar. Shar history. Search your memories. What do you know of the Dark Justiciars? Shar religion. The trials of Lady Shar. Recall what they are. You must know, surely. Advantage and advantage. I want to know about the trials, but I also want to know about the justiciars, but I think knowing about the trials would be better. I will give myself guidance on this. Why not? Oh, baby. We done it!
Lady Shah's values are clear. Her children must excel in stealth, combat, and navigating her sacred darkness. Lastly, she asks for a sacrifice. To become a Dark Justiciar, one must spill the blood of a Selûnite.
Finding a Selûnite whose blood is to spill is going to be a little bit of a difficulty. What do we know about the Dark Justiciars? Another 14, huh? Okay.
The Dark Lady's cadre of elite warriors. The most faithful, the most envied, the most ruthless.
Okay, examine the altar.
There are recesses on the altar that look intended to house something. Another such receptacle already contains a gemstone.
Why Why is everything shaking? Okay.
Something should fit in here. Better find it.
Okay. It's part of the trial. There's so many side paths I've ignored. Well, I'm still going to mark this spot as the altar. I don't like all the vibrating. It makes me nervous. Yeah, let's try this. Why are there so many graves in the temple? Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a short rest.
Alright, time to see what new horror's waiting for us.
Let's get going. Don't mind if I do.
I want that toadstool.
Should mind my step.
Whack.
In darkness, beauty is equal and wealth unseen.
Huh. Peridot ring. This seems to be a way up. That's the Underdark again. I feel like maybe we ought to be sneaking again. I feel safer when the party is sneaking.
I'll take that.
up, maybe?
Prime spot for an ambush.
Uh-huh. A cloaker. Fascinating.
A hero at heart.
Oh, that's terrible. Dark, 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 dark. It keeps complaining that it's dark.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Disadvantage, too dark. Why does she have enough light, but nobody else does?
A better position.
Is it still too dark?
No choice but to keep going.
Got to keep fighting.
Battle favors the fearless.
Critical hit and a critical miss. Oh boy. Thank you, Will.
Ready.
Missed.
Yes, here. They won't know what bit them.
Does that use a spell slot is the main question that I have. like I shouldn't be fooled.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Can't give up.
This is my time.
Interesting, interesting. Weird, but interesting. Okay, too far away. Still a little too far away. Still too far.
Into the shadows.
Hide. Go where you can go. Well, I saved a little bit of damage. I choose to not be fooled. $49 with the arrow. 30 with the fire. Okay, back to the arrow. Concern it.
Need to act fast.
Okay, Will. Okay, Will. Okay, Will. Okay, Will. I was not fooled.
Sharp as ever.
Okay.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
It has not been a long day yet. Empty, of course. Just a bone. Alright, gold. More gold. an onyx ring, divine bone shard, and frost salamander tongue. Nice. Okay, we'll send these to camp, and I will take the other things. And we're all gonna get sneaky again.
These boots have seen everything.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is this? Save.
Keep your blade close.
Asterion.
With pleasure.
Ooh, a 14. I'll take a guidance. Come on. Is it gonna be enough? It's gonna be enough!
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Keeping my head down.
Okay, here goes. Mushroom feast? What on earth? There are things chittering in here.
Might be useful.
Take all the useful things. I do not like the chittering. Rogue's morsel, dragon egg, bone cap, thank you. Fork and a bowl. Fire.
Something good here, I hope.
Empty. Empty. Why is it shaking? Dragon egg and rogue's morsel, thank you. Empty. Okay, what is... Oh, they're rats.
Best be on my way.
Oh. Oh, something is weird here. Let's not pickpocket the rats.
Very well.
Unworthy. Unworthy to walk among friendly bones. Leave!
What? Calm down. What are you talking about? Back off or I'll be scraping your guts off my heel in a moment. Attack or leave. What are you talking about?
Talking of you. Intruder, invader, unworthy one. These halls are not for you.
I don't know whether... I'm not going to say the thing, but I don't know whether to attack or just leave. Why don't I just leave?
We outnumber you. Leave me be.
I'm confused. Altar to Shar.
Ready. Unseen.
Wait.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Can I cast Speak with Animals on you?
Cloak and dagger. My favorite.
Never a dull moment.
I'm confused. Why can't I cast this on...
I don't need any attention right now.
Apparently I can only cast it on myself. That is not as helpful.
What am I to do? I'll go this way. Even the rats have the good sense to pay homage to Lady Shah.
Offer prayer and devotion to the Dark Lady, or leave? Prayer and devotion.
Your prayers fade away. Nothing comes to you in return. No soothing presence, no spiritual embrace. Only darkness and silence. Your efforts must be inadequate. You must do more to please Shah going forward.
Religion. Silently swear your body and soul to Shah, or give yourself over entirely. Yeah, let's do it. We are just gonna stack the deck. That should be enough. Yes, that's enough.
The faintest sensation of approval quickens your heart. A hard-won blessing from your mistress.
Night Singer's favor. Affected entity is resistant to necrotic damage until your next long rest. Oh, that's pretty nice.
Feed your bodies and rest your minds. Lady Shah needs her warriors strong and ready.
At least things have stayed interesting. Maybe I need more pockets.
Banded journal. Just your helmet. Traveler's chest. Gold and onyx. Nice. And a key. Interesting. Okay. Going to send the helmet over to Shadowheart. Abandoned journal. The handwriting is a hasty, lopsided scrawl. About the pages are blots of ink and what may be smudges of dried blood. Lady Shar continues to preserve me, though escape is impossible. The beast still prowls our halls, though the sounds of battle no longer reach my ears. I fear all my brothers and sisters have fallen in defense of the Night Singer's sacred gauntlet, but I shall wait. The beast will not linger for long, surely. A shorter entry, the handwriting even more skewed and erratic. The beast still remains. Why does it not just leave? And why does it sing? The food is gone. I must preserve my strength. The final entry is barely legible. Mistress, embrace me, please. Okay then. Shadowheart? Here, have this. Yep, okay, good. Okay.
Need to find a way forward.
Hey, Mage Hand, go throw this lever. Oh, fascinating. What on earth? I hear somebody yelling. I think we might be closer to Balthazar. Let's see. I do not love this.
Have to keep going.
Let us walk in like we own the place?
Head inside, now!
Gee, thanks, Balthazar.
You prowl my battleground. Why? Are you friend? Foe? Thieving scavenger?
You find yourself in a dead, putrid skull, somehow hosting a tadpole amongst a squirm of maggots. Another presence lurks within, manipulating the corpse like a puppet.
Hi, Balthazar.
A friend. An uninvited friend. I do not request help.
How did you manage to just do that pee without lips? Who am I really speaking to? I'm no friend of yours, whatever you are, or attack. Who am I really speaking to?
Come join me and find out. I want to look at you with my own eyes.
Charming. Charming.
Stinking pile of ogre afterbirth! The quakes herald the shadows. They found me.
Oh, not again. Oh.
Trespasser. Merkel's fat lapdog.
I'm really gonna have to do some research. I hate how far forward my bard is standing right now. Man, don't have enough movement to go and stab this thing, even though I really want to.
Making my move.
Alright, come forward to here at least. What can we blast? Good start. Excellent start. I like that start. Great. That's peachy.
Let's find some prey.
Blood comes easy these days. What do I have to lose?
Okay, that's 2 of the Umbral Trembers down. I'm gonna scooch over here to make enough room for Shadowheart. Man, I wish I could use Sacred Flame on the Umbral Tremor. Yes, that's right. Good, good. Attack the portals. Attack the portals. The portals are the things to attack, yes.
No time to waste.
Step quick.
I don't believe you can sneak attack the orbs.
Ready or not? Keep them guessing.
Move move up over here. That's good.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Can't slow down.
Good.
Onward.
I'm actually surprised these things aren't popping more things out, but I will certainly take a straightforward combat like this if I have to choose.
Fleet of foot.
Don't linger. The subtle approach.
Survival is all that matters. At the ready.
Man, that was very sad. That was so sad. Oh, there's so many more portals now. Path is interrupted by the orb. That'll do. So many orbs, why are there so many orbs?
What can we rescue? On the hunt.
Nothing important is ever easy.
What are these things? Okay, okay. You know what?
Your time has come.
Guess what? I've got a weapon that ignores your resistance. Ha 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 ha! No, I'm not going to be counterspelling that. Nice. Oh wait, that wasn't on Shadowheart. Ah.
Finding my way.
Critical miss. Oh. Okay.
Cut a purse, then a throat.
Alright, Asterion, I believe in you.
Time for a new approach.
Well, so much for peace.
There's only 2 more of the portal things left, but I can't really do anything about them from where I am. This Nightweaver, though. 85, 85. Good. They're undead, I don't need to poison them.
Permission. Putrefying pissant.
Hang in there, folks. We almost got this.
Coming through.
Please be close enough. Just close enough. Okay. Why don't I have advantage on any of them but this one? That's weird. I'll take it, though.
Yes.
Into the shadows.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Oh man, it's still alive. It's got 1 hit point. Cool, 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 cool. Oh. Hang in there, Shadowheart. I'll get you on my next turn, promise.
Two steps at a time.
Got you, girl. Okay,
Can't afford to let
actually,
up.
Shadowheart, you should get yourself. Your healing is strongest. Just pump a level 2 into your own chest, please.
Take you.
I'm ready. Let's find some prey.
Well, so much for peace.
I don't think I want to do that. I think that looks like a really bad idea. Let's shoot it instead. Maybe?
Your head's empty as a debtor's hurt.
Hey! Do it, Will. Do it, Will. Do it.
Making my move.
Critical hit. Nice. Thank you.
This way. Let's have a little fun.
I just love how that one enemy just like ran up there and was like, "Where are you?" and looked until he found him. That's just
Never a dull moment.
okay. Number 1. Putting my strongest healing into I'm having a little confusion here. Missed. Okay, that should hopefully hold Shadowheart back together again.
Need to stay focused.
Oh, she's got enough. Would it be better to... Oh, only 40 on that. Okay.
Bleed for me.
Oh, still got 2 hit points. How dare you?
Time to push my luck again.
Missed! Of course I missed. Why wouldn't I have missed?
I'd rather keep your heart in your chest.
Interesting response, but okay.
This is good.
Let's finish this.
Take you. 9.
Got to move.
Shall we cut and run? Don't look now.
Bye! No!
Now they see me.
And that, folks, is why I spent the healing spells. Please die. Oh no. Was that Balthazar? Ghoul medic.
And I don't want to see
No, that's Balthazar. Oh man. Oh, this is... Oh dear. These ones are a lot emptier than the previous ones.
Anything of use?
Incense. Ring of Mental Inhibition? When a foe fails a saving throw against one of your spells or actions, they gain mental fatigue. Oh no, wait, that's what I'm wearing. The gold ring is what I found. Okay, never mind. And a rusty heavy crossbow. Okay. Gold band, gold, heavy crossbow. I could just, like, leave, maybe?
Something good here, I hope.
Balthazar needs to be removed from this world. But I'm not sure if I'm able to do that now. I could just go the other way. Not deal with Balthazar at all. But I don't think that's the right thing either.
Breathe deep and move.
I would really like to not fight him now. Well, I am certainly not going to be doing that now, because it's almost 1 a.m. my time, and I've been through quite a bit this evening, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save here, and I will call it a night here, and I will decide what the heck I'm going to do about all of this next week. So this is where I will be calling it a night, and hopefully future Foxwine will have more ideas than I currently do, because right now I am head empty. I don't know whether to go and talk to Balthazar and maybe get into a fight with him and his bruisers, whether to take a short rest, whether to turn around and go through the other door that opened up. I just don't know. I'll figure it out. But, you know, if you want to see me working my way through my problems in Baldur's Gate, well, good news. I have all of my previous streams archived on my YouTube channel, which I've just linked to in the chat. There are playlists there for Baldur's Gate 1, for Baldur's Gate 2, and for my playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 as far as I've gotten. And, you know, that will keep you busy for many, many hours. Even more so if you look at my other playlists for any of the other games that I've played twice or more on stream. And I will be back again tomorrow night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing Planet Zoo for Management Monday. I will be continuing work on the Nocturne Zoo, my glorious zoo that only has nocturnal animals and is only open at night. I will be continuing to fill in areas with plants, possibly get to work on building the last habitat in the eastern zone of the zoo, or any of those other glorious things, as much as it can be glorious, you know, doing all the planting that needs to be done. But in any case, that is the plan, and we'll see how much of it I get done over the course of the stream. Then I will be back again on Wednesday night at as close to 7 p.m. as we get enough people together to form a room. I will be playing either Among Us or Scribble It or 100% Orange Juice with my friends, depending on how many people show up. Among Us is the game that we play when we have the largest number of people. 100% Orange Juice is the game that we play when we have the smallest number of people, because it is 4 players or less. It is a board game that is basically Anime Mario Party, that is glorious chaotic madness, especially since the dice hate absolutely everybody. We have a lot of fun with it, but if we have too many people for 100% orange juice, but not quite enough for Among Us, well, that's when we pull out Scribble It, which is a Pictionary game where one person draws, everyone else tries to guess what that person is drawing, and whoever has the largest number of points at the end of 3 rounds wins the game. So there's that. And then, usually around 10:15 or 10:20 or so, when my friends abandon me because apparently they say that you have to sleep at night in order to be able to work in the morning, which, you know, sounds like propaganda, but they all seem to believe it, so they abandon me, and that is when I will be switching over to Power Wash Simulator, where I will be continuing working my way along in the career scenario, the career path. Whatever they ask me to wash, I will wash. I don't actually remember off the top of my head right at the moment what the next thing I'm being asked to wash is, but whatever it is, I'm going to wash it, and it's going to be glorious, and it will be shiny and beautiful and everything, and the wonderful soothing sounds of running water and the dings of things being done, giving us all those little dopamine hits that we love so much. And then, on Sunday night, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I shall return to Baldur's Gate 3, where hopefully I will have decided what the heck I'm doing next. A short rest, a talk to Balthazar, a more explore without talking to Balthazar, whether or not to have a short rest at all. Oh, so many decisions that need to be thought about, but I will think about them later and not tonight. So that is the upcoming schedule for my week, all the games that I plan to play and everything that I plan to do in those games, as much as I'm willing to plan of doing anything in any of those games. But, you know, whether or not I'm willing to have a plan, whether or not I actually did have a plan, I still have a lot of fun, and I have had so much fun tonight, and I hope that all of you have had at least as much fun as I have, and I hope that you all have a great night. Good night!